Legacy media is boycotting X. Why The Guardian is no longer posting on X. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Somebody's tired of getting community noted. Let's see what this is. It's an Imager link. Let me see. Can I find the actual link? Okay. You guys need to stop posting things that don't have a link. If you guys ever post a news story or a tweet like this, I need a link underneath it, because I don't want to scroll down the comments and see like, oh wait, it's a fake post. Let me see here. It's true. JD Vance. Where's the rest of it? X account suspension. 33% of the page is covered by a donation. Oh, I've got to look it up myself. Guardian News. Okay, there's two ends there. Let's see if I can find it. All right. Why they stopped posting? Oh, it's the pinned comment. Oh wow. Oh man. Why we are no longer posting on X? Okay, let's find out why. How many impressions did they get? 12,000. 10,000. Wait. They're no longer commenting. Oh, this is, I guess it's their last post. Okay. So they're no longer posting on X. This is like has 9,000 views. Okay. Yeah, I could see why they're not posting there too. Probably not the reason that they're giving, but we'll just go ahead and listen to that. Let's move on. They're no longer posting because they want to be lost to obscurity. Funny thing is, they already were. We want to let readers know that we will no longer post to any official Guardian editorial accounts on the social media site X, formerly Twitter. They're dead naming it. We think that the benefits of being on X are now outweighed by the negatives, and that resources could be better used on promoting our journalism elsewhere. This is something we've been considering for a while, considering the often disturbing content promoted or found on a platform, including far-right conspiracy theories and racism. Far-right conspiracy theories. This is things like securing borders, right? I mean, this is another far-right opinion, naturally. The resources, yeah. There's a lot of resources that are being invested into making a tweet. The U.S. presidential election campaign served only to underline what we have considered for a long time, that X is a toxic media platform and that its owner, Elon Musk, has been able to use its influence to shape political discourse. Really? So, using its influence to shape political discourse. I'm sure The Guardian's never done that. I don't think these people are mad that X is trying to shape political discourse. I think these people are mad is because X is doing a better job at it than they are. That's the reason why they're mad. X users will still be able to share our articles in the nature of live news. Of course, reporters will be able to carry on the site. Social media can be an important tool for a news organization to help us reach new audiences, but at this point, X plays a diminished role in promoting our work. Well, that's true. Nobody follows their account. Nobody interacts with their account. I mean, I can easily see... This is what my opinion is. I think that they had a guy that they were probably hiring, like a social media guy, to like make posts on Twitter. And they realized that the amount of traffic that they get from Twitter is like so astronomically low, excuse me. Like this has five likes. So there's probably somebody on their payroll that was getting paid to post this stuff. And they probably, this is the most virtue signal post about firing a social media manager that I've ever seen. I don't think this has... I think that if those posts were getting, like, 10,000 likes every single time that it got posted, I think that they would absolutely still be doing this. The only reason why they're getting rid of this is because it's not making any sort of effect. They're not making any money off of it, so they can easily move off of the platform and fire somebody and act like they're doing it for some sort of virtue signal. Oh, well, we're doing it because we don't like people that are far right. They're mad because media used to control the narrative for months. Yeah, exactly. And they don't like that at all. Let's see here. Social media, important tool. Comes available to all people. Come to The Guardian and support our work. You can support The Guardian today. Okay, so now they're asking for money, and they have a donation goal of $2 million. Okay, and so let me see if I can find... All right, obviously there's no responses or, you know, things. Is this a locked comment section? Somehow it's not. Let me take a look at it. Tired of getting community noted? This isn't an airport. You don't have to announce your departure. Lol, far-right Twitter wins again. Yeah, it's crazy. It doesn't bode well if they're asking for donations. You're right. That's actually a really good point. Yeah, I didn't even think of that, but you're totally right. This is a huge, huge issue. Is that these companies, like, they're losing a tremendous amount of money. I think they're totally falling off, and it's, like, really, really bad. Why does a news organization need to stand up to the current president instead of just reporting what's going on? Well, it's because most news organizations view themselves as activists, or, well, they view themselves as journalists, but they behave like activists. And it's no longer important for them to deliver unbiased, accurate news. It's more important for them to deliver, you know, the news and the information that people need to hear, right, from their perspective. And so that's really what I think is happening. What do you think of Fox News? I think they're biased and trash, just like every mainstream media news organization. I think Fox News is trash, MSNBC is trash, CNN is trash. I think they're all trash. Now, like, I mean, is there a trash tier list? Yeah, I'd say probably there's a trash tier list. Like, I would say, like, maybe Fox News is, like, worse than CNN, sure, in terms of, like, being biased. But overall, I think that they're all basically shades of gray, and none of them are good. That's generally the way I see it. X is the top of the trash tier, then? X is the worst, it's the most trash website. Well, if it's the most trash website, then why are people using it at record numbers that completely outweigh and perform any other news place? Why is that happening? I'll tell you why that's happening. It's because people want to, so people want to get news and they want to know what's happening. And fundamentally, news platforms do not tell you what's happening. They tell you what they want you to believe is happening. And I think this has alienated a lot of people. It's alienated an insane amount of fucking people. And it's done that with right-wing people. It's alienated people from Fox. It's alienated people from left-wing, from like MSNBC. That's why you see people like losing subscriptions and like all these left-wing sites falling apart, because they promised a world that didn't happen. People saying X is bad, then tell us which side is good. X doesn't feel like it's really telling me what's going on as well. Yeah, but the difference is that on X, there is a way that you can counterbalance that. So, like, how many times have you guys ever seen, like, a news article written on, like, Twitter where it's completely misleading and total bullshit? Even Elon Musk gets community noted. So, like, the problem is that on Twitter, there is a way to hold people accountable, and on other platforms, there's not. Yeah, well, let me look and see what are, like, let me look at 10 of their last posts. We'll do... Let's find ones that have more than 10 comments, or 8. 8's pretty close. Okay, let's look and see if they're getting community noted. No, they're not. I think the reason why they're not getting community noted is because literally nobody cares. Like, there's not enough people that even are looking at these articles to begin with to even warrant a community note to begin with. So, yeah, that's pretty much it. Anyway, let's go back. I'll look at some of these. This is an airport. You don't have to announce departures. Yeah, streamers do that too. Or people in streams do that too. Everyone complaining about Musk owning Twitter, but I have yet to see a single complaint of liberal news story being unfairly deleted, or liberal users being unfairly muted, shadow banned, and banned. The absolute worst things about new Twitter are bots and clout engagement farming, but that's hardly a new problem. Yeah, I think that's true too. Posting on X while you're not going to be posting on X? Yeah, sure. But yeah, that's what my opinion is on this.